Hello, everybody, and welcome to another mini episode with me, DJ Batman. So, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well. But anyways, don't forget, if you like what I do and like to know more, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out. But anyways, I'm really here to talk about an issue that really needs to be dealt with. We have a bill here in Oregon going up called IP13. And basically it would almost kill agriculture, animal agriculture pretty much in this state altogether. But basically this is also a message for everybody else of what is coming. What people are trying to do to basically alter the current way that we eat and stuff. Now, like I've always told people, if somebody wants to be vegan, that's their choice. They have all rights to do that. But they don't have the right to go after people who want to eat meat. Because in the end, people have that right. So, but anyways, I'm going to read this. And also, like I always say, I will have the link to everything I read so you can take a full look for yourself. So you know exactly what I'm saying is exactly what I'm reading. So, but we're going to go ahead and get right into this. So, basically, this article was written last year, but the bill will be going on the ballot this year. So if you live in Oregon, please vote no against this. Because if you vote yes, you will pretty much kill a lot of farmers' jobs. But anyways, the article says, Initiative Petition 13, or IP13, was filed in Oregon in November by a Portland animal rights activist, with almost 1,100 sponsorship signatures. In the latest development, if by July 8th supporters collect the 112,020 signatures required to move the petition forward, it could be a bill on November 2022 ballot for Oregon voters. Why does this matter? The bill would effectively ban hunting, fishing, trapping, and animal agriculture such as dairy farming and ranching. The stated goal of the bill is to remove many of the current exemptions from Oregon's animal cruelty laws such as animal abuse, animal neglect, and animal sexual assault. Who doesn't want to end abuse, neglect, and sex crimes against animals? But dig a little deeper and you'll find this bill would make the intentional killing of an animal, such as slaughtering a cow for beef, animal abuse. Tethering any farm animal would be considered neglect, and artificial insemination would be deemed sexual assault. Hunting, fishing, and trapping practices would also be considered animal abuse and felonies. A dozen agriculture groups have lined up against the bill. Dairy Herd Management noted that IP13 would not eliminate that exemption, but also slap a crime on, as it now would classify breeding livestock as sexual abuse of an animal, a Class C felony. The measure does not stop there, but also would take any protections for hunting, fishing, rodeos, slaughtering livestock, wildlife management. So that includes, you would not be able to, basically, if deer were getting out of control, you would not be able to manage that. It'd be a crime. Pest control and scientific research and more. In the FAQ section of the website for the bill, the question is posed: would IP13 make hunting, fishing, trapping illegal? If passed, IP13 would remove the exemption for hunting, fishing, and trapping from our cruelty laws, meaning that any practice that involves the intentional injury of an animal would be criminalized. Although the practice of seeking, pursuing, in some cases even capturing an animal would be legally protected, The practice of killing animals would no longer be protected. For ranchers, it claims raising cattle would still be legal, but meat would only be harvested after the animal died of natural causes such as old age. Which right there is hard because people don't understand how long an animal can live, but not just that, how much food and resources it takes to keep that animal alive. And not just that, but we could not release these animals into the wild because they would not survive. Because they've been too used to being taken care of by humans. But anyways, the rest goes on to say, the website continues that the bill may not impact tribal law or sovereign indigenous nations, but that there will be no exemptions from our animal cruelty laws for individuals depending on their racial or ethnic background. It also states that the petitioners are confident that all Oregonians will be able to find both food and economic security. A curious conclusion, as only 3% of Americans report themselves vegan and 5% say they are vegetarians. And that's the rest of that article. But I'll post this link here, and I'll post another one with more details. And I'll also post a link to the people that are trying to pass this bill so you can see what they're doing. Actually, let's go ahead and look into it. So the yes on IP13. So basically, you go onto their main website. It says about the initiative, the Abuse, Neglect, and Assault Exemptions, Modifications, and Improvement Act. I hate these people so much. But anyways, the initiative IP13, formerly titled the Abuse, Neglect, and Assault Exemption, Modification, and Improvement Act, is a ballot initiative filed by the state of Oregon for the November 22 general election. If enacted, IP would remove any of the exemptions from Oregon laws against animal abuse, animal neglect, animal assault. Due to these exemptions, animals on farms, in laboratories, in exhibitions, and in the wild are not currently protected under these laws. We believe everyone should be equally protected under the law, and that all animals deserve equal considerations regardless of whether or not we consider them companions. All animals deserve a life free from cruelty. And then the rest goes on to how many people they need. But all I can say, okay. So these people don't want animals to experience cruelty. Okay, so fine. Are we going to hire millions of Americans to go through the woods and make sure no animal kills another animal? Because the animal is going to suffer. It's going to die in a cruel way. It's being ripped apart alive. I mean, like there are plants in this world that literally eat birds and frogs. Like, they trick them to get in, and then they, slowly dissolve them. Wouldn't that be cruel? They're literally dying in a sludge that's slowly melting them. You know, people... Yes, I believe that animals should not be, abused or hurt. But here's the thing. Eating meat is not something that is wrong with humans. We've been doing it for a long time, and I know people say, oh, well, we're doing a lot of things for a long time. Doesn't mean we should do it. And to those people I say, yeah, you know what? You can do what you want. If you want to not eat meat, that's fine. You don't eat meat. But don't push your stuff on other people. Like in the other article said, that 3% of this country is vegan. 3%. So that means if I look at my state, it's not even a percentage. It's minuscule. So a tiny portion of this state wants to tell the entire state what they can and cannot eat. And not just that, but they initially want to kill farmers' jobs. Take away money from these farmers that are already struggling because the government heavily regulates what they do and everything. So it just... I really want to know what you guys think. So please let me know in the comments, because this needs to be spread out. So if you live in Oregon, please get this information out to people. People need to know about this, because if we don't vote no, it's going to get passed. And basically, the fairgrounds will become useless, because a lot of the money generated, especially in the local fairgrounds here in Southern Oregon, relies on, showing off cows and all pigs and all the other stuff. We got huge areas dedicated to the animals, horses and stuff. So it's really gonna hurt us if this passes, and there's enough crazy people in this state to do it. So I urge you, this year, you need to get out and vote no on this. If anything, if you don't vote on anything, even if you don't vote, just put whatever you want on everything else. Just like vote no on everything else, or I mean not vote no, but don't put an answer at all. Like put the little thingy and put whatever answer you want. But at least vote no on IP13, because if this passes here in Oregon, it's going to spread to the rest of the states. And then after the states, it's who knows where it's going to go. I'm going to talk about the Great Reset and some of that stuff, but basically by the year 2030, they want us to own nothing and be happy and eat bugs, basically. That's just a quick summary of it. But anyways, please, if you live in Oregon, please get out and vote no on this, okay? Because we're going to lose a lot of resources and money that have been generated in this state. So, and we have a lot of farms here that do animal agriculture. So, but again, I just wanted to get this out and let people know about what's going on, so we can go after this. And again, I will have these links put in the description so you can look them at. Look at them yourself, and I also have another link to another website that's got a little more details about it as well. But anyways, thank you for listening. Again, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, if you'd like to support the show, I have awesome t-shirts that I designed, also bags and cups and other stuff on my Teespring store. I'll have that link in the description. Also, I have an Etsy store. I do 3D printing. I do lots of awesome, cool stuff. I'm always making new stuff constantly. So always check my Etsy store. I'll have that link in the description as well below. And again, thank you for listening. And just like all my shows, I leave with a song so you can enjoy an awesome artist you've never heard before. So we're going to go ahead and leave you with a song called When Will Tomorrow Come by Ian Luxton. Thank you again for listening, and enjoy the music. See everyone next time.
Today's a shadow, it's a dream.